I started cooking my first dish. I was 7 years old. The first dish I made was spaghetti, and it was what my grandmother used to always cook for me whenever she would come back from Haiti. And my godmother, Tandan, she was an amazing, or she is an amazing chef. And I always told her, like, Tandan, you need a restaurant. Like, I'm gonna help you open a restaurant one day. Like, you have to. And, you know, I started reaching out to her a bit for recipes and how to do different things, like traditional recipes that I wasn't familiar with. And, you know, that's just how I started building my repertoire up. But I started cooking at the age of 7, you guys. Like, before I was always making pies. Like, pies were my thing. And I was also just like learning how to cook, but it was really college. And my first year of college at Syracuse University, where I started really cooking and chefing it up for the friends and, you know, engaging in recreational activities that allowed me to, you know, be super creative. And, you know, that's really how I started developing my cooking, you know, tool book and, you know, just learning how to make different things. I had a friend at the time that also pursued the chef route, and so she taught me a lot of things, and I just did a lot of research. Like, I've been obsessed with Anthony Bourdain. I've always watched the Food Network growing up. Like, kids were watching Disney Channel. When my friends came over, we were watching the Food Network, you know? So I've always had these two passions that I've always been obsessed with, but it wasn't until the pandemic that I was like, you know, let's dive back into that one that we kind of neglected. And, you know, throughout college also, like, I just would cook for my friends, but it was never like, you know, this is gonna be what I'm doing. So yeah, I honestly started cooking at a very young age, and it was during the pandemic that I decided to hone in on learning different techniques and reaching out to different chefs. I super appreciate my bro Seb, because Seb and I will literally text each other different ideas. Like, yo, wouldn't it be crazy if I made like pata ice cream? And he would send me his ideas, and we just get excited over that stuff. And as somebody who just loves eating and fine dining and, you know, trying different recipes and different cuisines, like, that relationship is so important to me, because I don't necessarily know if I want to go to culinary school, and I don't necessarily love cooking every single day, like, as a job. But I find the joy and the love out of feeding people I love and care for, and also just coming up with different creative ideas and being able to share them. So that's how I've maintained my design sense throughout, you know, having the Haitian Croissant, building the Haitian Croissant, and being able to, you know, just share that bit of creative juice that I might have poured into making clothing with. I can cook. And this book is very special to me because it is the product of another transition in my life and another time where I needed to feel that I was, you know, really using the gifts that God gave me, right? So how did I come up with this concept? How did I come up with the cover? To be fair, this book is really, this book is special. It's called I Can Cook because I think about all the other Haitian first generation people that are out there, and the experience of leaving your house for the first time, and the experience of not being able to reach out to your mom or your grandmother or your auntie to have that meal that you love, right? So this book is really just all the basics that you need to learn how to cook Haitian food. And because I'm on my, you know, health journey and working on giving up meat and things like that, all the things you need to cook meat are in here, but there is no meat recipes in here specifically, like just meat. Like, we have pate in here, and there's a delicious lasagna in here as well. And these are things that you need to, like, know how to cook when you leave the house. There's epis, there's pickles, there's, you know, the clutch pantry, everything you need in your pantry, what you need to know when you first leave that house, it's all in here, you guys. With the cover, I worked with a few talented people. The first one is Serene. She's an amazing illustrator in Paris, and she really took what I just word vomited to her and created the most beautiful machin on the cover here. I literally told her, I was like, hey, my favorite colors, there needs to be banan on the cover, there needs to be Haitian fruits on the cover, and I want the machin to be holding a shortier on her head as opposed to a kivet, and it just shows that, you know, these are all the things you need to be able to cook. And she's so headstrong, and I just wanted to, you know, embody the amazing Haitian women that inspired me in my cooking, and the, you know, the confidence they instilled in me to be able to cook. So this book is all about learning to gain that confidence, to be in the kitchen and, you know, proudly tell your family members, I can cook. Everything you need in here, everything you need to cook and prepare your kitchen for your first kitchen or for, you know, your first time cooking Haitian food is in here. But not every single Haitian dish is in here just yet. So that's where, you know, round 2 comes around and we'll add in more. But all the basics are in here for you. So one of my favorite chapters is building flavor. It tells you all the different spices and things like that that you should have in your cabinet all day, every day, just to make sure you're able to quickly make food for anybody at home.
Smother that chicken, girl.
You laughing at me?
Laughing at the Hennessy. Wow, look at that.
Ça va?
Yeah. The best chicken you ever had?
Yeah, the best chicken you ever made.
No, the best chicken you've ever had.
That's the best chicken I've ever had in my